We'll start with an opening remark from all three players. Guys, I'd just like to know how your trip to Southern California has been thus far and how practice and everything is shaping up for the game.
My experience so far, this is really my first time in LA, kind of for a week, and I'm enjoying the weather, especially from Oregon. And so everything's going pretty well. Practice is going pretty good. So we're just excited for the game this Thursday.
Yeah, I'm from Southern Cali, so it's great to be down here. I'm having a great time out here preparing. We've been enjoying these festivities. We went to Disneyland yesterday, so it was a whole lot of fun.
I feel like my experience been great out here. Love the weather, love everything about it, the atmosphere, and just being at this bowl game it's feel like a blessing. So, I love it out here.
Okay, great. We'll open up the floor for questions. We'll start with the gentleman with his hand up right there.
Jake Sivan, KZI. For all three of you, can you just speak about Jameis Winston, and now as you're a few days away from playing against him, what makes him so talented, so dangerous, and on the flip side, he's thrown 17 interceptions as well. So what mistakes that he makes you guys think maybe you can take advantage of?
I just feel like he a playmaker, honestly, and sometimes when you're a playmaker, you want to always make plays, and you don't let the game come to you. So sometimes when he forced some of those throws, we got to kind of take advantage of our opportunity, and we got to excel on that and not let him make those type of plays.
Yeah, basically just what he said. He's a playmaker, and he goes out there and he's a natural leader. So sometimes, you get a little extra, and you kind of, force things and this and that. So when he makes those mistakes, we really got to capitalize on them and make him pay for it. So, but from what I see, he's a great leader, and that's why they're able to come back, each and every game.
And as a defensive front, we're gonna have to put pressure. And when I'm watching film, that's most of the time when he makes his mistakes, he kind of just throws it up or throws it away. So, we got to put pressure on him to be able to help the DBs out to get those picks.
Question up front.
Vicente Fernandez from Sports Manias. Troy, can you speak a little bit about the matchup with one of the country's best receivers in Rashad Green?
It's gonna be a great matchup, but honestly, it's a team game, man. I'm counting on my D-line to get the pressure, counting on linebackers to get underneath the coverage and do whatever we got to do. It's going to be a team game, and I'm going to look forward to the matchup, but at the end of the day, it's going to be a team game. We all got to come out and compete together.
Julian Minnesota, ABC 7. I guess for all three of you guys, Coach Pelham talked about the speed of Florida State. What do you guys do to prepare for that on Thursday?
Well, I know personally, we go against our offense each and every day. We have one of the fastest offenses in the nation. So it won't be anything that's too new, but these dudes are really, big and fast and everything like that. But we have the tools that we need to, use and utilize to prepare for a team like that.
Another question up front.
Coach Pelham also compared Florida State's run offense to Stanford's and Michigan State's, two teams that you guys have been successful against. So what's worked then that has to work against this team, obviously, for you guys to be successful again?
Just everybody doing their job. If everybody does their job and not try to do too much, and we all communicate really good or really well, like we did in those past games, then we'll come out successful.
Yeah, that's basically what we did. We communicated pretty well. We played together and we did our job, and that's why we came out successful. So as long as we have our head on straight, and play our game and do what we do, I don't think we should have a problem.
Jordan Kent, Comcast Sportsnet. Coach Pelham said Ifo was a spiritual leader for this team, and obviously you'll miss his presence on the field, but can you speak a little bit more about what he meant to this team off the field, and were there any specific moments this year where you really leaned on his leadership?
As a secondary, we lean on him every day. He kind of left a mark with us, and we kind of got a strong little group. We got a strong group because of him, because he brought us, and he wanted us to work the way he did, and I feel like that would kind of made us a better secondary this season because he brought us all along. He brought the younger players along. He was really the only one that, if you think about it, he played every time or all the snaps as a starter. So, I feel like his off-the-field presence and him taking us and working extra and all that stuff, that's what really kind of made him that different type of leader. So, I mean, his presence is going to be missed, but we just got to all focus up and play harder for him.
Do you have any more questions? No? Right there?
Also, for all three of you guys, this will be Don Pelham's first bowl game as defensive coordinator. What has he brought differently to the defense than, now that he's been there for a year, for a full year, than Nick Aliotti?
I mean, defensively, scheme-wise, he definitely put in a lot more schemes where we penetrate, offenses more, moving on the D-line and stuff like that, just being able to put pressure in the quarterback's face. And he definitely talked to us about attitude and swag, and just being able to play with a lot more swagger, with more confidence. And I definitely think it helped us a lot throughout this year.
Yeah, especially, with the entire defense, I've noticed that everyone has a better collective understanding of what we need to accomplish. So, we were way more attentive on the little details and the little things that we need to, pay attention to. So, and it's really been carrying over. It's brought more attention that we need more TFLs, we need more disrupting plays, we need more interceptions. So that's why when we go out there, we're practicing it and it happens. And then carries over on the field on Saturdays and Thursdays, it happens because of the way we prepare.
Yeah, like they say, the attitude and swag and the little things that we do just to come out there and be able to make all those disruptions and tackle for loss. That's what I really feel like he kind of changed in our defense. He kind of brought that dominance in us. He put that dominance in our head, and that's why I really feel like he kind of changed our defense.